Chelsea fans, how far now? So I bring you people every Chelsea related information in recent hours, and I'm not going to waste you people's time, but please, if you know you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do well to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share to your friends so that they can also watch these videos and get these updates that are very important, especially during this international break. Please, please subscribe. We no really get subscribers. The channel, sorry, na new channel. I beg, help us subscribe, please. I beg. Thank you. Okay, so let me get into the news. First of all, I think one of the major infos for the day is that Estevao, the star boy, he got his third goal in the last 3 games for Brazil today in their international friendly game against Senegal, which ended 2-0. Meanwhile, that particular match was played in Arsenal's home, Emirates Stadium. So are you thinking what I'm thinking? That means Estevao is indirectly getting ready for the match we have with Arsenal, even though we are not playing Arsenal at home yet. But then, acclimatize with their environment. Know how you go take hammer them when you meet them. So, but very good for him. He scored his third goal in the last 3 games for Brazil. And in total, he has 10 goals involvement for both club and country. You see, this guy, Carlo Ancelotti has given him some sort of trust and confidence that he's a very big part of his plans for that Brazil national teams. And this guy has not let him down in any of those games where he was given the opportunity to start the game. His last 3 games, he has scored 3 goals. And for someone as young as he is, he's not bad. Even with Chelsea too, whenever he's called upon to play for Chelsea, be him a starter or coming from the bench, he usually performs. So I like that he's given this confidence by the legendary Carlo Ancelotti, and it's only going to do him a whole lot of good for his confidence and his improvements and his development going forward. So nice one from Ancelotti for trusting him, and also nice one for him for taking the opportunity, because there are still people you would give these opportunities and they will not make anything good out of it. So good one to Estevao. You are trying, and we believe you are going to get better with every passing game and get better to the heights where all of us Chelsea fans they use eye look you. So nice one. Then also another news coming out of Chelsea is the fact that we are getting very close to securing a front of shirt sponsor. See, JC just blank, empty, nothing there, JC. And despite, I think the last shirt sponsorship we had was with Damak. Towards the end of last season, we had to use them for the last 3 months of the season. After that Europa League final, the deal with them expired. We did not even use anybody for the Club World Cup. And since then, our shirt has been empty. We've had a lot of news about some companies that we are selected to be the front of shirt sponsor. We've heard about Riyadh Air. We have heard about a lot of them. But the thing is that nothing actually happened between Chelsea and these companies. Information has it that Chelsea has high demands, and a lot of these companies are not willing to meet up to Chelsea's demands. I think they said Chelsea is requesting around 60 to 65 million pounds deal per year, and a lot of these teams are requesting wants to pay within that range of 30 to 40 million. So there is a lot of gap in their valuations, but information today says that Chelsea are getting close to a deal with Oracle. I think the Oracle is also an IT, a technology company, and they are going to, if the deal goes through, it's going to be just for the remainder of this season, which means if they sign it now or before December, the deal is going to go through between now and end of the season. And when the season ends, the deal will end, unless they now decide that they want to extend it. But that's the information coming up, so that they don't just leave the shirts empty like that. in the last 2 years, we've had two temporary front of shirt sponsors, which does not really make sense. The last one was Infinite Athlete. After that, nothing was signed again. We now had to wait until towards the last few months of last season to sign with Damak. And after that, after the last game of the season, nothing happened again. Now we are already midway through this current season, and we are still talking about getting Oracle. These shirts, so I'm even getting used to wearing Chelsea shirts without sponsoring, because I don't even know whether I want the sponsor or not. But then for the club and for the finances involved, they actually need it. So if they can get it done with the Oracle company, very good for them. And at least they will have something in front of their shirt until this current season runs out. So I think that is one to look out for. And then let's see how it happens. That is that. Chelsea and Oracle coming soon as front of shirt sponsor. Let's see how that goes. Then another Chelsea news, it should be a little bit worrying, is that Jamie Gittins during England's under 21 international game against Republic of Ireland, Jamie Gittins limped off that game with an injury. Even though, as I currently make this video, nobody has said anything about the severity or the length of the injury, if he's going to be laid off for a while. Nobody knows how long. Nobody knows this kind of injury for now. So I think if it's a serious injury, before their next game on Monday or Tuesday, it will be communicated to either the club or normally the public. And also in that same game, Eric George scored a game for that England under 21 team. See, I believe that Eric George, part of the reasons why we feel like he's struggling currently at Chelsea is the fact that in most games where he has had the opportunity to play, Maresca has been playing him as a false nine, which is not actually his preferred position. That's not his wing. He just has to do the wherever the manager wants me, I'll play for him. But we know that Eric George is not a striker. He's a winger. And I think that's where he performs best. And whenever he's got the opportunity to score, you see him like taking the opportunities. In England, in the last international break, he scored for this under 21 team too. I think that was the first game he started playing. That was the first game he played with the England under 21, and he scored. Then this time around, he came on as a substitute in the game, I guess, and he still scored that like exquisite goal. So Danny George is someone I feel like personally that he needs to play a lot more games in his preferred position. But then I also understand the reason why he's not playing in that left flank for Chelsea, considering the fact that we have an already established Alejandro Garnacho, who we believe is already a proven Premier League player, and then Jamie Gittins too, who is also playing from that wing. That's now restricted Tyreek George to playing as a striker whenever he's needed, because we've been short on the striking position all this while. But then I just hope that he gets his opportunities to play from that flank, and so that he'll be able to show what he can do, and maybe, just maybe, he can get more opportunities there, or even cement a starting spot from that flank, depending on how he performs. But I think I really want him to play in that position. Let's see how it goes. Then with Wesley Fofana, he had an interview yesterday where he said that he likes the way Enzo Maresca is trying to reintegrate him back into the team, that Maresca is not taking a lot of risks with him, that considering the amount of games that are going to be coming up soon, that it's important for him to try and manage his minutes while also looking forward to helping out the team whenever he's needed, no matter the wing or the position that is required to play. He said that Maresca has used him as a right back in recent times, which all of us know, and he has also used him as a centre back. And even if he's required to play as a midfielder, that he does not mind. That the important thing for him is to perform for the team to the best of his abilities. So that Maresca is not taking risk with him. If he complains about any little thing, Maresca will ask him to rest. He says that Maresca usually asks him how he's feeling before training and after training sessions, and also before games and after games, so that he does not do things blindly and at the end of the day it will result to an injury. So very good one from Maresca. I know that he's been this way because he's been able to manage Reece James into fitness. At least we've had Reece James over a long period of time now. And Wesley Fofana has a very similar injury story to Reece James because he also had a hamstring surgery too. Likewise, Reece James. And trying to manage his minutes and easing him back into the team is going to be very important for his fitness. And I believe that's what Enzo Maresca is trying to achieve. And from the results we've gotten from this James, we can actually draw a conclusion that hopefully we can get the same results with Fofana. So let's just see how it goes. He will be playing Chelsea's match against Burnley after the international break because obviously he did not go to international break and he has been training since then to even increase his fitness ahead of that game. So nice one from Fofana and nice one from Maresca too, who is doing a lot of things within his power to get him fit and to also avoid more injuries. So that's very good actually. Nice one. Then we also got this information that Axel Disasi has been training with the Chelsea senior team during this international break. We don't know if for now we don't know if it is because he needs to replace some players who were already away for international break or if he's coming back to be a part of the team for good. So I think this week will also go a long way in telling us the actual reason why he's with the Chelsea senior team. And even if we don't see, probably towards the weekend where we'll see a press conference before the Burnley game, we'll get the opportunity to hear Enzo Maresca, hear his thoughts, hear about his available players, and possibly an information regarding Axel Disasi will pop up during that press conference, and then we'll get the opportunity to know. But for now, fingers are crossed. I feel like he has been reasonable, he has been professional during this exile from the Chelsea men. So no, he's actually not as bad as people has been trying to make him look. He's not Chelsea standard, but then we can still make use of him in certain games. He can be a good addition coming on from the bench. He's had a few he's had a few good games even since he signed for Chelsea. There is this game against Man City. I think 2 seasons ago, we ended up playing the game 1-1 draw or something like that. He partnered with Levi Colwill in defense in that game, and I think that was the game with his best Chelsea performance for me. We played away at Man City. I don't know if you guys will remember the game. He had a very good game there. So I believe there is a defender there actually. You just need to teach him or tell him what you expect of him. You being the coach, tell him what you want as your defender and guide him through it. He didn't just make it into being a professional footballer for nothing. So personally, I don't want to shut down the opportunity of having him back into the senior team. But at the end of the day, it's still down to Enzo Maresca and the Chelsea board. So, like I said, let's see what happens if there are further information that comes out from the Disasi case between now and weekend, where we'll be having the press conference ahead of the Burnley game. But until then, that's all I have for Chelsea today, and I will still come back here for more interesting informations like this. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, like our videos, share to your people, and tell people about this channel because we are going to get even better and better. So please click the subscribe button now before we end the video. Click now. We don't have subscribers yet. Please. Thank you very much, and